Hello everyone, it's Skyblock, and I'm back yet again playing Skyblock Adventures. In between episodes, well, let's have a little chit-chat, a little powwow, before I do anything. Pack had a new version released, from 8.1 to 8.2. In the 8.2 version, you cannot sieve down gravel, and you cannot sieve down dirt. So, if you have that version, you may want to go back to 8.1 and kind of go from there, because, the 8.2 was actually removed. You can't download it now, but anyone that downloaded it in the window that it was up, I was one of those people. I actually rolled my pack back to 8.1, so I just went back to the other one, moved my save file over, all that jazz. Everything seems to be okay, and I didn't have any issues, but no guarantees there. You know what I mean? You never know with that stuff. But anyway, I did that, and yeah, just want to let everyone know that it was an issue, and I think he said an update should be out in a couple days, so we're going to get going here. I did work on my mob farm. I kind of semi-automated. This is very temporary. I'm going to, before we get to anything, I guess, I'm going to be building my base, kind of in between episodes, not completely building it, but kind of shaping it out, getting it kind of figured in how I want to do it. And this is going to get moved. I can almost guarantee right now. This is going to get moved and get put somewhere else. And yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of that. So this was very temporary. I just wanted to get myself some ender pearls, and I didn't want to have to stand here all the time. So yeah, pretty cool. And I'm getting some loot bags. I've been opening some of these things. I just opened up all the legendaries there not too long ago. I keep getting these emerald swords now. They're better than my regular sword. So, ooh, that can actually hold multiple mobs, I think. I think that's pretty cool. Iron boots. Let's put those on, just so they're not in my inventory. Cyclic building scepters. I wonder what that is. Is that a block swapper, maybe? Use blocks. I think this is a block swapper. Okay, we'll use that later on. Like exchanger. You know what I mean? From like the mob exchangers. I'll try that later on. I'll try that in between episodes, kind of get it figured out. But yeah, anyway. I set this up real simple. It has a absorption hopper going into crate. This is just my buffer chest. Why are you not going in there? Oh, it's already full. I'll sort that out later. And that's why I have a buffer chest, because these are going to get filled up, especially with loot bags, because each one counts as a stack. And then, you know, a lot of items going in here. But like I said, it was mostly just for ender pearls. And then going into controller, of course. EXP coming out here through the side of the absorption hopper. What I'm using to actually, you know, kill the mobs is this here. These are diamond spikes from Cyclic, and they seem pretty good. And you can kind of lower them. They don't hurt you when they're down, which is kind of a neat thing to kind of have with them. I guess my cobble went over here. Bam. And I should probably throw it back there. The fans that I'm using to push the mobs are actually way in the front. And I'm actually using the Cyclic fans. And these fans actually seem really good. Let's go to... Not fans, just fan. There we go. They weren't too bad at all. That's the wrong one. That's open blocks, isn't it? It was these ones. They take a redstone repeater, 4 iron, 2 cobble. Or 2 stone, I should say. And they don't push like regular fans. You know, regular fan, they kind of push you, but you can push back a little. This thing's like a wall hits you, and it just pushes you along. You cannot fight back at all. It's kind of funny. And the mobs, they just get totally pushed into that, and they push up to 16 blocks by default. They do need a redstone signal. I kind of have that on the back, just with levers. And that is definitely a thing there. They beat a ground trap from Pam's Harvest Craft. I think that was the last leather I needed too for a backpack. Sweet. These things just give you passive mob drops with bait. And the bait, I'm actually going to make a couple more here right now. Go here. Super cheap. Bam. Not those apples. Going to need a couple of my apples. Bam. Oh, I grabbed way too many. So go like that. That's good enough there. I'll do another 16. And boom, that's how you do those. And you can do it with other things too. You can do it with meat. There's quite a few baits actually. And they just all give you the same thing. They're just made of different materials. That one's really easy. But yeah, you can do them all. Pretty cool. Works well. And gets you a passive mob drops without having to get without having to get passive mobs, which is a bonus to me. Let's take a look here. Backpack. I've really wanted one. So I need wool and a chest. Do I have any chest? I do. Let's make a few wool here. String. I just had string. It's still in my inventory. Let's go here. Let's grab some string. Or sorry, wool. There we go. And have a backpack, which sounds great. which is awesome. So we got that. I have my other backpack, the Ender one, but that one makes so much noise when you open it. Like, listen to this thing. Just listen to it. That is so loud. It's unnecessary, is what it is. Anyway, so we got a backpack. That's pretty cool. What do we need to upgrade that? You know what? Let's grab some iron. Let's grab a chest and get that done right away. Straight to an iron, just so we have a little more space. And what's a gold one? There we go. I might not do diamonds now because that's still a little expensive to be. And honestly, most of the time I fill them to about here. And just when they get past that, I just empty them anyway. It's kind of my cue. And what I was looking at was right here. I was just looking at these apples. No, let's go to use on those. They produce 172,943 RF in a culinary generator every 2 minutes and 15 seconds, almost 16 seconds, and 64 RF a tick. I figure that's pretty easy starter power. So we're going to do that. And that's going to be pretty, it's kind of ridiculous for an apple, I have to say. But at the same time, let's try it out. Culinary, bam. Let's see what we need to make here. We need to make these machines, that, some redstone. I think we can handle all that. That, and a chest. Now I have them on me. There you go. So we have everything. That'll make our machine blocks. That's pretty cool. That's what I need meat for to kind of do that step there. We need some furnaces, some iron, and that. So furnaces. You know what? I always need to make furnaces, like constantly. It's like never-ending thing in my life. I'm just going to make like a ton of them. Let's do that. And that. Bam. Seems like every 5th recipe I need needs a furnace. Let's do that. There's our furnace generator. What do we need there? Just some carrots or something. There's our culinary generator. That's pretty cool. And we'll just get that down first. We're going to throw that there. And we're going to throw a apple right in it. Going to start producing power. And that's pretty awesome. I might as well throw some more in there. I can make more apples anyway. Going to grab a lever. Throw it on the top. Bam. Oh, that's not top. That just looks silly. Go there. Turn that on. Set it to redstone. And that's going to make it so... Oh, sorry. That's going to make it so it doesn't drain power. Or, sorry, burn the apples unless I want to use the power. Because these things are... They're good generators and all. But if this buffer gets full, and they still have burnables in them, or whatever they're using to produce power, they just keep going through it. They just waste it. But with this, we could just turn it off. Don't have to worry about that. Which is pretty cool. So, that is awesome. So we have RF now. One of my goals for today, and I should probably mention that, is this here. I have 7,000 cobblestone. I have a cobblestone generator. I threw upgrades in here. So go here, bam. I have a whole bunch of the gold upgrades. Each one increases the storage 8 times. This thing can hold a whole bunch of cobblestone now. I'm going to be using a ton of stone when I kind of build. So it'll be my base material when I kind of start. Then I swap it out later. But I need a whole bunch. So I need to actually produce this faster. I don't even know how much I need. I just know when I did my direwolf build, I needed 70,000. So definitely a thing. So we're going to kind of get that producing more because this thing produces pretty slow. So if we go to the cobblestone, let's go here, gen. To get us to faster cobblestone generators, we're going to need steel. To get steel, we have to get into immersive, at least to the coke oven. So we're going to get a coke oven going. Get coke oven. We got bricks. I got those ready early. And we're going to get... Actually, that's not even enough bricks, isn't it? 9 times 4. We need 36. Let's do that. Get those smelted. We're going to need 36 clay as well. We're not going to do the immersive way of making steel. We're actually going to use the thermal one, which is pretty sweet, actually. Kind of just use the induction smelter instead. You could do it with iron and steel. What? Iron and steel? No, iron and coal coke in the induction smelter, which is pretty awesome. Let's go here. Let's grab you. Go bam. Let's grab them. We got 27. Let's throw it. Doesn't really matter where it goes. Let's throw it over here. Pretty sweet. Guess we need a 3rd level. It's just a 3x3x3. Bam. And sweet. I already went ahead and made the engineer's hammer. It's just 2 iron, 2 sticks, piece of string. And we can just right click the center block, turn in that, and that's awesome. We just need to feed it with coal now. I think I have. I got some there, some more. Haven't got a ton of that yet, but we will in time. And that will just turn this into blocks of coal coke. Just take a couple of minutes, so you can see the bar isn't going up very fast. But went to 1%. It'll get there. While we're waiting, no, let's get to work on a induction smelter. Induction smelter. Bam. Let's see here. Be our first machine. This is not usually my first machine. I'm taking a different route this time, though. I'm really trying to avoid tinkers. Although I know I'm going to get it at some point. Because, what is that mod? There's a mod here that adds a whole bunch of perks to tinkers. So it might be actually kind of fun to fool around of it and see what kind of stuff we can make. Kind of noticed that it was there today. Oh, we need Invar. Let me see here. Nickel. Do I have nickel? Does not look like it. I have lead. That. I have tin. Nope, no nickel there. Okay. So we're going to make the blend. Just so I can do it the easy way. Grab 2 nickel. So we're going to get that. Oh, I have tin going. Grab nickel. I just grabbed nickel. There we go. We can make the blend. So the Invar blend. Let's go here. Bam. Is this right here? Just some nickel and some iron dust. And then you're good to go. So it's 2 per. Guess we'll do that. Maybe that. There we go. Should be good enough. Boom. Then we'll have a fair amount of it. Won't have to worry about it for a while. Get rid of you. And we're good. Okay. Back to induction. I know we're going to need some copper and some gold. So let's do that. Stone. Some copper. Sweet. Guess we can make these. Our gears. Really easy. Make ourselves a coil. I guess a bucket for fun. And I guess everything is in here now. Did I make glass? I can't remember. I have some anyway. And that should be enough to get us going. So let's grab that. Let's grab you. And where's the nickel? There we go. Sweet. Just get that smelted up. Okay, Invar is done. I guess all we need is a tin gear. So let's grab that. And, oh, we need to make an actual machine frame. And we got ourselves an induction smelter. So we're still waiting on the coal coke, but that won't take too long. Are you going to get power automatically? Really? That seems odd. I figured that would just power things. Doesn't really matter. I was going to make some cabling anyway. I just figured it was going to auto export. Let's go to, what is it? Flux? Leadstone flux, right? Yeah, let's make a set of those. And I guess we'll just move power that way. Maybe? Oh, maybe it's because it's off. Is that all it was? I'm just curious now. Oh, I can't tell. It's full of power. Maybe it was just because power off? I didn't notice. No, these things didn't output power when they had a redstone signal, actually. I knew they couldn't, produce power. I didn't know they couldn't output it, which is kind of cool. Anyway, the things you learn. Let's go here. Bam. Because I know I've had things touch these in the past. And okay, while we're waiting for our coal coke to kind of, cook down, do all that jazz, we're going to get to work on something else here. I want to work on industrial foregoing. I'll actually show what I'm working towards. What I want to get to here at the Stonework thingy. Material Stonework Factory. This block is amazing. It's an entire cobbleworks in a single block. And but to get to it, we need to be able to make plastic, and we need to be able to get to make pink slime. Neither of which we can make at this time. We're going to work on plastic first, and it's kind of the entrance to all things industrial foregoing anyway. So yeah, we're going to get to that. We're going to need some of these extractors. So right here, tree fluid extractors. We're actually going to make about 4 of those. So let's get to those real quick. Let's go. Boom. And let's just grab 4 of those. We got our furnaces. I did clean up my inventory a little bit. Not very much, though. And stone. I think I was smelting some. Fantastic. And there. We should be able to make 4 of those. That is pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. We're also going to need some fluid ducts. So let's take a look at those. Let's just go duct. There we go. Where is it at? Right there. Fluid ducts. We could just use some of those, I guess. Let's do copper. And some glass. I keep trying to craft in my chest. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Anyway, that, and we'll need a retriever, because we need those to make the ducks work the way we want. So we're going to need an iron vendor, so we need some blaze powder. I can't remember where I put my blaze powder. I don't have a ton of it. Go, one of those, bam. Grab you. Grab you, bam. Actually, let's make 2 more recipes of that. One's fine. Anyway, that's good. And I'm just thinking what else we need here. Well, I need to finish the retriever, that's for sure. So we'll need some iron nuggets, because every recipe needs to have nuggets in it. And yeah, so we have that. We're going to need some kind of block placer. So let's look at what we have here. Let's look up the word placer. Let's see here. If I was to choose one of these, let's go with the, I've never used this one, the cyclic one. So let's actually try that. I like trying that cyclic stuff. Some of it is really good. There we go. We got our block placer. Let's get rid of that cobble. And those nuggets for sure. Okay. So let's get this first part set up, and then we'll get to the rest. So the first thing we're going to do is grab a stack of this jazz. I do have a space over here kind of already set up. We're going to grab the block placer. And I should put this thing down and kind of look at it. Looks pretty normal. Okay, nothing to worry about there. There we go. We're going to take that. Hopefully we're allowed to make that face up. We are. That's good. Let's grab these fluid extractors. And these things kind of go the way you kind of face them, because that's actually the front of the machine. So I guess compared to most machines, they place backwards. We're just going to put it like that. And then we're going to grab a block of wood, or I should say stack of wood. And I guess we have to change the redstone, because right now it requires always on. Bam. It's going to place the wood and start producing automatically this latex. And this is actually what we need here. We need all this latex to be able to make plastic. So to make plastic, I should have probably already shown that, is a little bit of a process. So you need to get that latex. Once you have that latex, where is it? Tiny dry rubber. You need to run that, the liquid, with water through a latex processing plant to get tiny dry rubber, which you then combine for dry rubber, which you then smelt down for plastic. So it's a bit of a process, but that's the first step, and we got that going. We're going to want another, probably, water thingy. That's the technical name. The infinite water source, I guess. And that. There we go. And I'm probably going to take all these machines and kind of move them over there for right now. Let's take you and you. Probably easier to do it that way. Then I don't have to get into any wireless power quite yet. Seems a little early. Let's grab the culinary, because this does need power. What would be the easiest way to do this? Probably like this. And then grab the induction. Boom. And grab the latex. It's good. Apparently lost all its power when I moved it, which is not great, but not horrible. That's good. Grab the lever, I suppose. Throw that right there. Seems to be good. It's using most of the power right now anyway. Just see it if I needed to kind of throttle it. Let's go here. And I guess the last thing we need is get water in it. So let's get a fluid transfer node. That'll be for that one. That'll be really easy to get water into the latex processing plant itself. Then we'll need our fluid ducts. We'll need our servos. I'm just thinking of anything else we need here. It does not look like it. Let's go and get this all cabled up, I guess. We can just pull the liquids out of these out of the top. There we go. Probably something like this. There we go. Tree fluid right there. We're just going to take this, which is the retriever, throw it on that. Turn the redstone off. And that should start getting latex. There we go. And I guess the last thing we need to do is set that to pull. And throw the water source there. Should start getting water. And we should start seeing latex. There we go. We're first tiny dry rubber. We need, well, 9 of those to even get 1 plastic. Just kind of watching the power here. I don't want to throw apples in there all willy-nilly if we're not really ready. But yeah, it'll just keep producing it and keep producing it. You don't need an insane amount of plastic. You need enough plastic to make, you know, all the machines you need to make. So you really don't need it. A ton of it is what I'm trying to say. You'll have this set up for a while, use it, and then probably never use it again, because you'll end up with enough latex. Because I mean, it's just gonna buffer, you know, 64 of these dry rubber in all these slots, plus whatever you create and all that jazz. So That is pretty cool. So we've already automated. That is how easy it is to, automate plastic. I'm not going to automate the, crafting and the smelting because, like I said, you're not going to be using this stuff enough to really bother. Let's take a look at what else we could do here. Working towards the stonework. So, stonework, bam, go here. So the next thing we need to work towards is actually pink slime. And that's actually not too bad. We need a machine though. And I think it's called the Slaughter Factory. This thing? Yeah, I think it's this one. Grindy. And produce liquid meat. It should say liquid meat and pink slime. So that is the one we need to make. And we're going to work towards that. What do we need for that? 2 plastic. How many of these do I have? I have more than enough. That works. Let's go and craft that puppy. Do I have that yet? I do have block coke. Look at that. Let's make some steel real quick. I know you can make thermal coke, but it's showing both, right? Yeah. Any fuel coke, iron. I am... Oh. It's because the flux slot was locked. I'm such a derp. Anyway, that'll make us our steel. Won't take too long. I was very confused there for a second. We already got another 18. The latex is actually coming in way faster than I thought. But we should be able to make our cobblestone generator, the next one, really quickly, which is actually fantastic. We got 4 of this. Might as well get it smelted up. Get that in there. And we can unload some of this stuff. Let's take a look at that slaughter factory. Kind of see what we need there. We need this, that. We're going to need some gold. Let's grab 4. Bam, get our gear. We're going to need yet 1 more of these. I should have just kind of counted this before I started the video. And you're too used to storage systems when you're constantly trying to craft in chest. That is just total derpy. But yeah, I'm just too used to them. I usually just rush them right off. I could already probably have one now, but I just haven't gone that route. I want to get to work on other stuff first. I like having all the, resources secured before that. And getting the stonework is going to kind of speed that up a whole lot. Guess we just need that. Bam. Guess we can take this puppy and go this way. And yeah, we're going to have an issue with power here soon. Because I'm going to need kind of a second set of power and didn't even think of that. We could make a second culinary, but that's fine. There we go. We got our first bit of steel. We're going to grab this. There we go. And get this puppy upgraded. So let's go here. Let's go to cobblestone. Go down here, I guess. Right there. Cobblestone generator tier 2. It makes 1 cobble every 20 ticks versus 1 every 40. So that one's already twice as fast, which is awesome. We should be able to go straight to the gold one. Oh, that's not gold. That's blaze rods. I can't get blaze rods yet. Actually, I can, technically. Technically, I could get blaze rods. Apparently, someone was telling me the nether is actually just the nether in this pack. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the tier 3. I can actually make tier 3. Tier 3 just take diamonds. They're actually in here now. Didn't I move them? Yes. Guess I'll use 8 of my diamonds to get that tier 3. And how much faster is it at tier 3? Because that sounds fantastic. So that's tier 4. Tier 3 is every 10 ticks. Okay, so that's actually 4 times as fast as it was. I'm going to have to live with that for now. But that should make stuff. Yeah, that is a lot faster. We can deal with that. I can live with that. That'll ramp up really quickly. So that's fine. That's producing that. That's good. Okay, let's actually... I think might do a cut here. And grab us another culinary generator. Because we really need one. Culinary. We can actually go set this up. So this thing kills mobs for you. There's a stronger version of it. But we're not going to use that one right away. And I'm only going to use this one very temporarily. This thing's going to be pretty easy to set up here. We just need to get a little bit of pink slime. I'm probably going to have to get some kind of liquid tank now that I think of it. But we'll deal with that in a second. Let's just do this. I can turn these off, right? There we go. That grabbed all our cobble. So let's grab that. The stuff that belongs here. There we go. Don't hit my head. Guess we'll just do... Actually, I could probably just do something like this, right? Oh, I think it's going to place backwards because the other one did. Anyway, the extractors. Fluid extractors placed backwards. Stop grabbing my stuff. Absorption hoppers really need an off switch. That'd be great. Anyway, let's do that, I guess. And we'll just do it this way. That works. I think that works. We'll see here. I'm going to throw this here. I'm going to throw that there. You notice in here, it says a spot for liquid meat, which you could actually eat. You could actually put that in the world and use a straw on it. I think there's a machine you can make too, actually, from Industrial to kind of inject it into you. This here, the meat feeder, you can actually fill that up with liquid meat. And when it kills mobs, like I said, it produces liquid meat. And this thing will auto-feed you. It actually burns through it pretty quick, though. I've tried it in the past. We do need to get some RF in that. But we're going to do that. That should start getting power. And that's sweet. Okay, so it's got power. And it has nothing. It has no fluids. We're going to need some kind of fluid containers. Containers? I have no ideas what that is. Containers. Maybe because I'm Canadian? Anyway, let's do that. Let's put that there. How's our iron doing? Do I want to make drums or not? Is the question. Let's just make stone drums, because we don't need a ton of this stuff. Let's go here. The pink slime you actually place in the world actually spawns a mob. We're not getting much. So I may have to leave this for a bit. Okay, but we'll set up the fluids at least. So go like this. Actually, we'll put the drums way up there, I guess. Doesn't even matter. Right there and right there. And actually, I'm going to break the connection for 1 second on this one. I'm going to make it just kind of auto-filter itself. Let's go here. Let's we'll throw you right there. Throw a servo right there. And that should fill the first one up with 1 liquid. So that one has liquid meat. And this one has pink slime. And once we have a bucket of pink slime, we can put that pink slime in the world. And a pink slime, an actual mob, will spawn out of it. And when we kill those slimes, we'll actually get the little pink slime things that we need. It's just pink slime, and pink slime. But I do have to let the mob farm run for a bit for that to happen. So, yeah, that may take a few minutes, and I'm going to let that go. And okay, we got our first 2 buckets of slime here. I actually had a problem here. Which one is it? The culinary generator actually bleeds light. So I actually had to put a piece of cobblestone behind it to kind of get the mob farm to work. And I didn't understand why it wasn't producing properly. But yeah, the culinary generator bleeds light through it. So that's really odd. But anyway, we got 2 buckets of this. And I did go ahead and make another machine frame because we will need this. And we're just going to place this in the world. And we're going to fight this guy because he's fearsome. There we go. And there's another one. Come here, Mr. Sprouty. There we go. Get off my land. And yeah, anyway, let's grab this. And yes, I'm just throwing the world all willy-nilly. I could box it in, I think. I think that actually works too. Let's actually try that. Go here. I haven't done this a lot. Go. Don't go for a slam in the pink stuff. Come here. Let's grab you. Let's actually grab some cobble. Because I think they kind of spawn at random intervals is the way it works. And they destroy the source block in the process, right? So I don't think it actually has to spread like that. I think it is just the source block. And you have to sit there and wait for the pink slime to come. There's one there. We gotta fight him. Aha. There we go. Got some pink slime. That actually went pretty well. It didn't take so long. Because I have waited like 10 minutes before. I think that I did that in like Direwolf. Maybe it was something else. But anyway, we got everything we need there, I think, now. We got everything, right? We need a bucket of lava. A bucket of water. No, another slime. There we go. We're going to fight these puppies. There we go. Got a good amount. To get us started, there is a bucket of water. We'll need to find us a bucket of lava. And, why can't I get you? There we go. I thought I tried already. And what else did we do here? Stone pick. Or, no, that was iron pick, right? Let's grab some iron. Let's grab some sticks. Make ourselves. Let's not craft in the chest again. Doesn't work. How many times do I have to try before I realize that is going to work? Okay, crafting table. Almost already got this. I didn't even think we were going to get this today, to be honest. Which is pretty sweet. I thought it'd be a little harder. Don't ask me why. There we go. Let's grab 2 pieces of plastic. Smoked some down, didn't I? Must threw it Where was it? I saw it a split second ago. Right there. I'm going to throw an important frame on the floor. And we have a material stonework factory. So let's go hook this thing up to power really quick. I'm not going to leave it here, but we only have so many sources of power. You can see it automatically start making cobblestone. But we can go here and have different settings for it. So we can tell it to, say, smelt cobblestone down, and it'll start making stone. Or to craft it in 2x2, it'd start making bricks. Or grind. Grind is what I want right now. And once that gets to a full stack, I believe it's going to switch over and start making sand. And then we can do the same thing. And I'm hoping we can do that with dust as well. I don't know if it's going to do the dust, because I just don't know if the machine knows how. But we're going to see how. See if it works or not. Oh, I have this wrong. What am I doing? I'm doing this. There we go. Oh, it does work. And you can make silicon too. Sweet. So it is. I was totally not thinking. I thought it filled up. I knew they changed how it works. It's slower than it used to be. And yeah, it used to do multiple at once. Now, oh well, it used to be able to do, say, cobblestone and then one step in each row at a time. Now I'll only do one step in one row at a time, as opposed. I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to work. But it will produce us dust. It'll produce us sand. It'll produce us gravel. And we could set up 3 of these and have infinite gravel, infinite sand, and infinite dust, and just kind of sieve that off whenever we want, which is fantastic. It's actually awesome, because we're going to be able to totally backlog this. How much RF it takes? It only takes 40 RF to tick too. But how long is the process? Actually, 40 RF tick every 10 ticks. So 10 ticks for 400 RF, we get ourselves a piece of material. So if we had some kind of passive power, we wouldn't even have to worry about it realistically. It'd be just all free. And okay, I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. So as always, if you guys like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit that subscribe button. It's much appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. I'll see you guys next video. Later.